So I was not gonna make a video today because I was just feeling kind of low on myself and my life. I just got home from work about an hour ago and I was just immediately started crying in my bed. But I started reading some of the comments that I'd gotten on my last video. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a link below. It's called You're Not Behind in Life. And I think that this is the most positive feedback I've ever gotten on a video before, and I am just so extraordinarily grateful. I made a couple shorts saying thank you to my commenters and subscribers, but I wanted to make a whole video kind of about how big of a deal it is to just even tell somebody that you relate to them or say something kind to them. Kindness is absolutely life changing, and this is something that I talk a lot about on my channel. I'm all about self love, self compassion, self kindness, and there is something that hits on a whole other level though when other people treat you that way as well. Because we can love on ourselves to the best of our abilities and be kind to ourselves and try our best to be patient with ourselves even when we fail. But when you receive that from other people, even if when it's somebody on the internet that you've never met before, that you've never talked to before, it has such a positive impact. It's like the concept that like smiling at somebody could completely transform their day or even change their life. Saying something beautiful like, wow, I love your outfit, or wow, you are so beautiful, or I'm so glad you're here, I'm so glad to see you, can completely transform somebody's life because you have no idea what other people are going through in their inner world as well as their outer world. So just wow. I have been crying in my bed, and like I said, reading those comments totally uplifted me, and I went from crying to just sitting there reading these comments and smiling my ass off because I was just like, oh my goodness, I am so lucky right now that I have a platform that is allowing me to connect with so many beautiful people who are struggling just like me, possibly in different ways and possibly in the same way. So, just the fact that a little over a year ago I decided to make this channel and decided to share my thoughts and parts of my life with the world and people that I've never met before have actually allowed me a platform to connect with people in a way that is so extraordinarily uplifting to me as well as them, and well, as well as you guys. So that's so cool, the fact that I get to sit here and like create stuff that cheers somebody else up or makes them feel related to in some way. And like the fact that like you guys give that back to me, you really do, and you have no idea just how much the positive comments that you leave on my videos make an impact on my life. So that is cool. That is just cool as fuck to me that I am just getting so much beautiful feedback. I will say that I deal with a certain level of internet bullying, and I also will say that the longer I am sticking to this channel and still choosing to create content and speak my mind and about my life, the more I am able to kind of just like let it roll off my shoulders a little bit. Although at times it hits home a little bit. It hits those sore spots. I'm a little sensitive baby. I'm strong as fuck. I'm a badass, but I am also a very sensitive, emotional woman, and sometimes the internet bullying can really be really difficult to deal with. And when I get the positive comments, it makes it so much more than any amount of internet bullying that I've dealt with. It hits home in a way that is just absolutely extraordinary. And I want to thank like not only every person who comments on my channel in a positive way, but also anybody that's watching this that might do anything positive or kind or joyful towards anybody else in your life, even if it's a stranger for a split moment, even if it's just a smile, a welcoming gesture. Sometimes you have no idea how you might be impacting somebody's life in such a positive way. And I think that for myself, as well as possibly a lot of the people that follow me, you understand what it's like to struggle with your purpose in life. I think that this is something that everybody kind of relates to some degree, is like, what's my purpose in life? And especially if you deal with any types of mental health issues like me, you might reach certain points where you feel like you don't have a purpose in life and like there's no meaning for your existence. And I just want to say, like, there is, and I'm so glad that you exist. I'm so glad that you exist, because the crazy thing about like videos on the internet is like, you don't necessarily think that you're like deeply connecting with the person making the video. Say the person is me and you're the viewer or the commenter. Even if you're a viewer who doesn't comment, like perhaps you feel like related to in some way, so you connect with me in my videos. That means that I'm also connecting with you, and that is so beautiful, because we're strangers, right? Like, we don't know each other, but in some way, we are both impacting each other's lives in a very positive way, and that's so beautiful to me. I am somebody who is very empathetic. I am very energetically connected. I actually do not keep social media anymore because it's a little overwhelming to me to be connected with people on such a deep level like that. Perhaps someday down the line I will create a social media, like an Instagram again, for people who would like to know more about my life and have pictures and all that. But for now, that's not like the best choice for me. But I will say, out of all the types of social media platforms, my YouTube channel has had the most positive impact on my life and my mental health, connecting with complete strangers all the time. I don't know why that's so magical, but it is, and I am just so grateful following a intense cry session of extreme ungratefulness, which, you know what, there's no need to hate on that. Sometimes you don't like your life. Sometimes you hate your life. Sometimes you just hate everything about it. I'm just sitting there crying in my bed and be like, I hate everything. And I'm looking around in my room. I'm like, well, I'm really grateful for that and for that and for my dog. So I guess I don't hate everything. I'm grateful for the people that love me. And like, as I'm crying and still like hating on my life, it's like, sometimes you just got to feel through that storm and face it and cry it out. And then, like I said, I went on my channel and read all these beautiful comments, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. That completely transformed my day. And I'm just like, these people have no idea. You guys have no idea when you leave those positive comments that you are taking me out of this dark moment and creating something so positive and bright and light in my own life. Because I've read some comments from people before. I remember this one specific comment, and I don't remember who commented on it. Maybe you were watching this now, about how you were crying in your bed and you basically stopped crying just so you could watch my video. And I'm just like, wow, like, first of all, I relate to that hardcore. I relate to that for some of the people that I've followed on YouTube, where I will just like, okay, this is a video for me, or it's somebody that I really admire, so I'd like stop crying just so I could enjoy their video and feel uplifted by it or related to it, or just feel connected with somebody that I didn't even know. And it's just like, That's what you guys do for me too. So anybody that I do that for that's also a massive crybaby and you watch my videos because you're like, this girl gets me, like, that's how I feel when I read your guys' comments. Not everybody's, but I block those ones pretty fast usually. But seriously, this video is basically a massive thank you to anybody that comments positive things on my channel or follows my channel to connect with me on a deeper level, like, or anybody all that just, has that heart. Like, I'm so glad that each of you exists. I am so glad and grateful that each of you exists, and if you didn't hear that from anybody else today, you've heard that from me, a stranger on the internet who might not even know your name, but I am so grateful that I get to connect with you today. So, just a big thank you, because I could have been just crying and lazy in my bed all day long, well, for the rest of the day. But your beautiful comments pulled me out of that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal to me, and I think that that should be a big deal to you. And even if it's something that gives your life a little bit more meaning and substance and purpose, even just for a moment, I'm so grateful that you're here experiencing life with me in the distance as a stranger. Sometimes, like, how strangers are we? Like, maybe we knew each other, maybe all of us knew each other in past lives. There's so many possibilities. I was actually talking to one of the guys that I met on Bumble earlier about, like, he has such a familiar face, and he was bringing up these, like, super cool, intricate spiritual possibilities. I was like, I just like to believe that maybe you were Bigfoot in a past life and I hunted you for the black market. Maybe there's so many possibilities, guys. Add a little humor into your day. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I don't remember if I introduced myself, but if you are new to my channel, my name is Cherisse. Thank you for being here. I hope that you do like and subscribe to watch more videos or check out my channel. Go check those out. I speak a lot about love and kindness and self-compassion and growth and just kind of everything. Honestly, like, sometimes I'll share my YouTube with people and they're like, what's it about? I'm like, it's about life. It's just about life. It's about me. Whatever comes to mind, whatever inspires me. Sometimes make little dance videos. Sometimes it's about life being a joke. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Just want to say thank you one more time, and I'm so glad that you're here to experience this with me, whether I know you or not. You're all absolutely amazing, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful, beautiful day, and I hope that I see you next time. All right, I love you. Bye.